Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Conarger here. Welcome back to Formula 1 2017 for Team Williams. We are in Monza this week, here in Italy. Let's listen to our voicemail and hear where we should qualify today. We'll see if it's not ninth again.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
Well, it's ninth again. It was a one-time affair. Alright, ninth and beat Perez. That's an achievable goal. Got some homework to do before that, though, in that I had a very, very good practice session. I got purples and everything and completed all of the other tasks, so that got us over 1,000 resource points. I was curious if we had the ability to do an upgrade. This has an exclamation point on it, apparently. Oh, is this? It is. This is the failed one. We could try the failed one again. It's a 1-week deal, and it would only cost 500. Yeah, that seems worthwhile. And it's not as though we've been not struggling for rear downforce. And then we will only need to get another 500 again to try for something else, assuming there's something else in the 1,000 range, which there may not be, actually. Yeah, there may not be. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Well, maybe we'll have that for Singapore next week, where we will not use it at all. And I need to change parts. You see how dire our part situation is getting. We're a little over halfway through the season. We're getting into the final stretch, but we're already taking brand new parts. Oh, wait. Is that the one? Yeah. So this is our last ICE. It's at 41% going into qualifying. So this will probably be the last good weekend of this engine. The rest of the stuff will be new, but it's the last of the rest of our new stuff in many of the categories. We still got energy store units up the wazoo, but we're taking new turbocharger. That's the last one of those. So there's at least 4 things that we're going to be taking penalties on in the not-too-distant future. So that's going to be real interesting as we head through the rest of the season. But let's go qualify here, and hopefully it should go pretty well, because like I said, the car is feeling just very good. Very positive practice section there.
We don't need to push too hard in this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
For once, I actually agree, and I'm just going to go straight out to the track and get to it here, trying to put down a quick lap. The joy of Monza is that it's a simple track, pretty simple, and fast. So there's not a lot to worry about, really. I think I'm having a little bit of the shadow bug again this week, but it's not too bad. I can deal with it. And we are apparently going to have a dry qualifying session today. Let's try and put down one of those good laps. Running a very low downforce setup, but the car balance is extremely good. I actually could have gotten on the brakes a little later than that, but I'm playing it a bit safe at the moment. Bit of a wide exit, but was able to get power down quickly. Now, yeah, I really think we won't actually have issues getting out of the Q1. Little lock up, but very good.
We're close to using up the load. Pit in within 2 laps.
This is where I had so many issues in the Renault, but this car feeling very good right there. And here as well, just able to man it to the floor and make power out. Still tricky. Running a car with this low downforce can be nervous. It can be very nervous, especially when the tires get older. I'm gonna have to really watch it, because it can snap around. Alright, and now this Parabolica is where this car has been shining for me. A little bit of a wide line, but then I can just really get back into the power, and it gives me a great run down the front straightaway. And that gets us a 23.6, just behind Bottas. Yeah, can't complain about that. I think we're going to go be good with that and move on. Very nice, P4. Look at Monza there in P7. Not bad, not bad. Well, let's hope we can continue that, and he can continue that in Q2. Getting right out on track for Q2. The shadow bug is actually a little bit more of a nuisance here because it's dark, but I can still mostly read the track, and it's not going to be too hard, I don't think. Find our way around. Alrighty. Off we go. I would be remiss to not mention the Chinese Grand Prix, which happened last weekend. It's the first race I have not watched live this season. It was just a little too late for me. I thought about it, but it would have been like staying up till 5 a.m. Bit much, just a bit much. But I did watch the highlights of the race after when I woke up. Very, very interesting race. Lots of action. There was action. I did watch qualifying because it was earlier and it was just a better day. Hold on.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Within 2 laps.
Focus a bit here. But yeah, I watched qualifying and that was really close and very interesting. An amazing effort by Red Bull to get Ricciardo's car out. And then the really close battle between the Ferraris. And then the race, it was kind of questionable if the Ferraris would be faster than Mercedes, and they sort of were. It was close, but they were. But then the Red Bulls really kind of surprised everybody with some very good strategy calls that put them, you know, in good shape, and it was just an absolutely amazing drive by Ricciardo. I didn't know he really had that kind of stuff in him, to be honest. Stuff like that. Alright, on a cooldown lap, we'll continue to talk about such things. There was again a big Verstappen drama as he got into Vettel in the hairpin. I mean, that's a super easy place to have incidents like that at China, but again, he's driving like a first-year rookie as not a first-year rookie. I believe he's put too much pressure on himself, or, you know, teams put too much pressure on him. Something is going on there where he is just way over driving to try and exceed, and it's not working out well for him. He's definitely ruining his reputation. I thought for sure that Ricciardo was going to be in a Weber situation in that team, and he would just be second fiddle to Verstappen, and he, you know, wouldn't enjoy it. But it's not been that at all, really. Verstappen's kind of washed away his opportunity there. So, yeah, it was very cool. And as much as I like Daniel, it's been very, very fun. Very, very fun to watch. And then, yeah, it looks like it's going to be, hopefully, a season-long battle between Merc and Ferrari. I don't know the Red Bull's going to fight them for a championship or anything, but should be good. Should be really good. That's my thoughts on the race for China. Now moving on to Q3. Darn it. I thought I was going to have the fastest of all on Q2. P2, separating Mercedes and Ferrari there. Being a little disruptor. And good job, Massa, getting into Q3. Let's hope he can keep that up. And now we move into Q3. Alright, I'm hungry for it. I am going to really focus here and try and stomp down a lap. Because I'm pretty confident we could put this thing near the front row. Let's see what we can do. And the DRS. Very fast down the straightaways. Virtually no downforce. Stomp it right at 150. Oh, very good turn in. Keep it slow in the center at 2. A little bit too much curve, but it didn't hurt too much. Right to the inside, but then let it float out. I'm braking right at the fencing marker there. Little push out.
Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
Very nice drive out of there. Pushed a little on entry there. I think I may have caught a bit of curve to the outside, but I don't think it was too detrimental. Sector 3 is our general hotspot. A little bobble, but I didn't lift and it didn't bog. Brake really late for here. I kind of question the throttle output. We'll get 2 tries of this if we need it. But that was a 22.9. Oh man. The little mistakes I don't think were big enough to make up for the fact that it was a flying lap. I don't know if that's gonna be front row or not, but I'm pretty happy with it. I think there's more you could get, but I'd really have to ask a lot of the car.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top 3 are a Williams, Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
P1 by 400ths of a second over Hamilton. I knew this thing was fast here. I knew it was fast. Well, let's get into the race now and see what we can do with it.
Hello. I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
No faith.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. It's Williams in pole position then, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Bottas, Kimi Raikkonen, and Ocon.
Looks like no
Verstappen,
penalties
Perez,
today.
Ricciardo and Felipe Massa, Magnussen,
Massa in
Sainz,
10th.
Nico Hulkenberg, and Grosjean, Kvyat, Palmer, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, it looks
They're
like a
lying. And
penalty-less
Marcus
field.
Ericsson rounds off the grid.
If I sound a little less chipper, it's because it's raining. Everything was looking so good.
I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Yeah, thanks. It's raining. It is a half rain, half cloud forecast. This is a really, really fast race. 27 laps in the times of like the low 130s. It's only a 42-minute race of, total estimated completion, and that's if it doesn't dry out. Okay. All right. Well, we could reduce the fuel load a bit. Try and make it a little sportier. Tire strategy is not really going to matter because yeah, it's just going to depend on the weather. Sorry, I'm a little bummed. I was so excited. I thought we were going to have like an actual clean, clear shot of a stamp of approval like style winning a race. But we'll see what we can make of the rain. I've driven no rain practice, and this is the first we've seen rain here, so it'll be tough. All right. Well, nothing to do but to try. A pivotal start this will be. I'm gonna go from low RPM. Pretty good. That was pretty good. Block off any runs from the Mercedes. I have no idea what to expect into turn 1. Lots of lockup. I think I have Hamilton next to me. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, actually, I got a better run out. Hi there. I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, this is very treacherous. Having 0 laps in on intermediates and in the rain here. Took that position back by force. Okay. I'm on a very low downforce setup. The game is doing this shadow thing where the shadows are much darker than they're supposed to be. But I can pretty well see. Look how dark though. Very, very dark. Where is he? elsewhere, our car's been very good. It's tough in the rain, though. Alright. 1 down. 26 more to go. Oh, it won't stop. Won't stop. Oh, over the curb. Give up the position. To avoid penalty. I knew this was going to be really treacherous in the rain. Having no laps in the rain, but let's see what we can make of it. Maybe it'll dry out. I think if it dries out, we'll still be in the catbird seat if we don't lose too much time. I'm just going to have to trial by fire this and figure out where some braking points are. I'm on the struggle bus at the moment. We got Botas. He's quite ready to make a move. I thought he was to the inside of me, and he wasn't. I could have had that turn. Bye, Hamilton. It was fun. Oh, man. He's not happy in these conditions. We lost a couple seconds there. And obviously the lead. Not our best lap. Not our best lap. Let's go down to first gear, try and get this thing to slow down, but it's really not having it. I see patches of blue in the sky, which leads me to believe that it's not going to be a whole race rain. I wish I could just, ask Jeff what the weather's going to do. Weather report. He just stopped listening at some point in this playthrough, and I don't know why. I've checked all the settings. Right, mic is set and everything. I'm gonna do it manually.
We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
That's just fantastic. That's just absolutely fantastic. All that effort for nothing. Still looking for a race engineer. Anybody's interested in applying? Put your resume down below. Only requirement is your name must not be Jeff. No Jeffs, please. Oh, paint. Paint is slippery.
Our gap to first place is 2.6 seconds.
That was a better lap. I think a dry line is forming, and I'm starting to get a little better feel for it. Still pretty heavy down here. Using the safety car mark right there, or the board that flashes safety car for a braking point. I'm a little surprised there's been no safety car or anything like that, considering the conditions, but pretty clean so far. I'm sure everybody would be tippy-toeing through this. It was a little late, but I was able to get it to woe down. I don't know which is more interesting, the dry good races or the wet struggle races. I can always tell.
That's a new
Oh, wow.
fastest lap race.
I can always tell after I've done the episode and I'm editing it that in the rain races, there's a lot less happening on the voice track. It's like it uses up that last 5% of brain power I had available to talk. At least say anything cohesive. Oh, we're catching you, Hamilton. Oh, we were catching you, Hamilton. And then we did that. And then we did that. Alright. Don't worry about it. Just get back into it. Be my own engineer. It looks like we're seeing some breaks in the clouds there, and the rain may be lifting in 10 minutes. It looked like Hamilton was struggling on his tires too, so just stay consistent. I get a lot of suggestions to play the Motorsports, what's it called? Manager, I believe? Motorsports Manager or something like that. And I've looked at it. I don't know. I used to play Bat Racer back in the day, which is like the web browser-based version of that. And it was fun, it was interesting. I don't know if I could do a commentated series on it, though. I don't know. I think I would miss this whole driving part of the equation. If only they could merge the two. Have one player as the motorsports manager and one player as the driver. Now that would be something. Those two turns giving me the most frightened.
Is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer.
Thanks, Jeff. I don't know, the tires just don't feel as good all of a sudden to me. Maybe that was a call of, hey, the thing changes are happening, but we're not quite there yet, I'm not sure. They're not worn, and they're not hot. Alright. There's the weather information we desired earlier. I don't know how long shortly is, but cool. Let's get set up. We're gonna go to softs. So they could last us the rest of the race. Ooh, don't hit those, Cone. Those are pretty aggressive. It seemed like we had one lap where the balance was right. And now we're a bit off again.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.8 seconds.
Well, that was better. I think the thing's just so set up for the dry that it's, you know, it's fast, but it's just not stable enough to be consistent. At least not with this loose nut behind the wheel. Is that a lapped car? Did somebody already pit? There's a yellow flag ahead. Someone's broke. And they're going to be in my way. Nope. Oh, a flat tire on Kvyat's car. Flat tire. I guess somebody hit him? I can't imagine what else would have happened. Oh yeah, the tires are not feeling so great. I'm going to watch Hamilton here. He did not pit. This is pretty dry. I sees no rain. We made up a bunch of time all of a sudden. Try and stay in the water. What was he complaining about, by the way? I didn't really pay attention. Yeah, it's definitely drying. But there's actually not that defined of a dry line. It's there, but it's not like bone dry. These tires definitely seem to be getting too hot. They're not ridiculous. They're not over 100. That would be undrivably hot. Hamilton does seem to be struggling, though. As are we. That was 90. Alright, let's watch what he does here. That'll be our deciding factor. Moisture here on the exit. He did not pit. I'm gonna do monkey see, monkey do. What? No, yeah, I said the right thing. Monkey see, monkey do. I thought I said monkey do, but I didn't. I'm dumb. I don't think anybody's pit yet. But I feel like this lap is the lap. Of course, we know our usual marker is when they enable DRS, and feels like it might be at that point to me. I could be wrong. I guess there's still a little spray off his tires there. I don't want to change too early, because it seems like a place where that would be very difficult to drive with. Definitely losing time. Attempts to get out of range. I don't really know what the operating temperature of the intermediates is. I have to be a race engineer to know things like that. No pit again, alright. Just gonna keep monkey doing what that monkey do.
Okay, distance to teammate 13.
Somebody pit.
2 seconds.
Oh, did they pit for inners? Like, were people running out of inner? Why else would Wehrlein be here? Not without slicks on there. What you gonna do? You're gonna basically not get out of the way. Amazing. Thank you. Oh, and you're gonna... It didn't cost us too much. Still no DRS call. This is very weird. We'll be down to 17 laps now. Which I think is more than enough for the softs to survive. And these are not the right tires anymore. I'm gonna do it. Hold on to your butts. Hold on to your butts. This might be too early, and this could be treacherous. I know the pit exit's awful, because they shove you down the pit exit and don't give you control until you're basically in the turn. So I'm just gonna have to, like, exit the pit road and hold the brakes down to try and stop for turn 1. We are the first and only to go to slicks. We've done that before, though, and it's worked out.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
if I need to, I will use
If you cross over into the track.
the runaway lane there. See, I have no control yet. I can't stop until now. Alright, I managed to get it slowed down, but that is really, really broken. Oh, it's still very slippery, guys. It's still very slippery. Eek. Let's see what happens here. Drivable. I'm still keeping up with Magnussen at least. And you can see I didn't get a lot of drive out. Taking it very easy. Come on, dry line. Okay, this is going to be nerve-wracking. We can do a lap on the wrong tires if they're going to turn into the right tires after that. That won't hurt us, because we're going to gain so much time when they're out on the wrongs. See, I feel like the track's really dry down here. He says, sliding uncontrollably. See, it's fine. It's great, in fact. Lovely. This track's just been very slow to dry. This is where it was treacherous to get out of here. Yep. Getting better. Oh man, it's getting better. It is. It legitimately is. It's not good enough yet. I have to give that position up. I play by the rules. It was too early. It was too early to switch. That was a bad call on my part. I thought the track had dried out more than this. It could still come around. A little drift over a curb, it's fine. Let's just get rid of that. Come on, track, dry out. Can't believe Durs isn't on yet, too. We're pretty slow, but I have a feeling that the cars that have not switched are pretty slow, too. Oh, man, the brakes are the worst part. Get it back on track. Look at the tires. Look at the water coming off the tires. Ooh, buddy. I made some really good strategy calls this season. This was not one of them. This is why when I saw it was a rain race, I was super nervous.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Let me guess, you want me to go to inners? Yep.
Got that confirmed.
I'm sticking with it, my friend. All these cars around us still have to pit. It just depends on when. It feels like it's been forever since it was raining. All those cars out on inners should be just like drying this track to the bone. Still improving. It's still improving. Alright, now we got bitters. I think what we need to hope is that they're pinning for more inters. That would be the only thing to save us. And I think they did. I think they did. Oh yeah, they did. So they burned up their intermediates. And now they had to change to more intermediates right as the track is drying out. We might be on the catbird seat yet. Because look at how much time it just picked up. You can see it.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.7 seconds.
It's still very bad, don't get me wrong, but it's getting better. Now cars that pit on this lap, they might go to slicks. I'm just waiting to see that DRS message come up. That's when I'll know things are coming around to us. The ups and downs of a Formula One race. Massa's spinning.
Felipe in the pits. Felipe has pitted.
I feel like I'm really getting a lot more grip down here. Oh, he's spinning again. The DRS is enabled. Oh, I thought we were going to get it there, but I think I just pulled a rabbit out of the hat there. Looks like maybe the Force Indias. Ooh, big lag. That was the worst possible time for that to happen. Stayed out on their inners. Was what I was going for there. Yeah, I don't think the track has come to us just yet, but it's very close. Now we may still have to pit again.
Stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
That was a little late for that call, sir. Oh, did Ocon go off? I didn't see anything. Maybe it was just Perez that was ahead of us. Car leaving pit lane now. Who would that be? If somebody stayed out on their first inners this long, that's the only thing that could really
Bottas has just moved into first place.
really mess me up.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Okay. Teammates in the pits again.
Now. Felipe is in the pits.
Bottas didn't pit. I went to neutral. I still can't get slowed down for turn 1 enough. Okay, Hamilton's out on softs now. He's on newer softs than us by a large margin. They're not up to temperature, and he's on a wet track. So the question is, can I get these softs to last another 10 laps? That's what we'll need to investigate. Track's still not very good, but it's getting there. It's just such a slow transition. It's what really forced my hand on the strategy. Well, not really forced my hand, it's what confused me on the strategy. I'm used to it just like, nope, it's dry now. But even here with DRS on, it's pretty wet. I gotta tell you. Alright, let's look through our menu. It's 28%. I think these could go to the end. They're obviously the right tires because we're sitting fast lap.
So the gap to our teammate is 36.0 seconds.
He probably just screwed up our strategy to get double points today. And here comes the cars on newer tires. I got a big gap though. That's not a small gap. And our car was mighty good in the dry. Yeah, you can see it's changed a lot down here. Probably dropped 2 seconds this lap, I bet. Starting to use my dry braking points even. Boy, the topsy-turvy nature of this race. It's come undone on us like 3 times, but it's still coming around.
Okay, the pit window has opened. Pit window now open for you.
I think I'm closing it, sir. That was the true test. I was curious if Hamilton was going to do a faster lap. Alonso out of the race. I'm guessing he did it safely because I don't see any yellows. So that's good. There's our yellow. He's just up here. He's actually parked on the track. Oh, he's off to the right. Good job, Alonso. And he got it to where an exit is. Well done.
Okay, clear.
Still dancing around. There's actually a little bit of moisture over here, isn't there? A little bit of rainfall. Hopefully this doesn't swing back to a rain race. It's not much, but yeah, there's certainly some drops down there again. Yeah, ooh, 2 seconds between newer tires and just overall the AI doing much better in changing conditions. That's going to be a tough one to hold. We're still setting purples though. Not going to do it like that. And there's more raindrops. Track never even fully dried out, and it's threatening to rain again. That's real dangerous using that much curb in the wet conditions. Get out of the grass. Still a gear lower than optimal through there.
Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Oof. Oof, I say. What we really need is for a total dry out. Clear skies, but I don't think we're gonna get it. I do feel confident we can hold on to a podium. So we could just keep up the pace we're doing. would like that very much, so I might not fight Hamilton too terribly much here. Depends on where he tries to make the move. We've got DRS on us here. We do have good straightaway speed.
Remember, box
Not
this
that good.
map. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit.
He
lines you
outbraked
approach.
himself.
Speed.
Suck it. Oh wow, yeah, the rears are wearing pretty substantially. I might be asking a lot of them to go to the end. .44. I don't want to pit. Now, if they pit, absolutely I will pit again. I don't think they are. The field's really scrunching together. That would lose us a lot of positions. Too much curb. As I was watching the race this weekend, it occurred to me that the reason that the end plates of the wings do that little curve up is probably to clear the curves. Like, I guess I never thought about it. I thought it was just like an aerodynamic design, but as I was watching a close-up of the car go over the curb like that, I'm guessing that's why the last, like, 6 inches of the wing, they do a little, like, S-bend and they go up. Or maybe that's not at all why, and it just looks right, but this is something that crossed my mind. We got company again. Let's see if he'll outbrake himself again. I got no fuel to defend with. 26. I mean, I'm picking up time, but not like that. Here he goes. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Hamilton. Appreciate it. Such compassion. Slipstream to get back to him here. Oh, DRS failure. That's the worst time. Oh, that could not be worse.
So you can stay out while we work on a fix.
This is going to be my only time of the race while I will have available DRS too. Well, crap. Way to go, Williams. Way to go. See if I stay with you for a third season. I was worried they were showing me. I was worried they were showing me the rear tire wear being out of range. That was not it. Oh, he's checking out now. 26.0 or 28.3. That ain't gonna do it. 25. Good lord. Why so fast? And they're all running rich mix too, though. I don't have fuel to spare. Thanks to all the wheel spin. Now, don't overdrive the car. Remember the podium thing we talked about? Always encouraging, you are. Always encouraging. Can my new rival be Jeff? The heck with Perez. Just make it Jeff. Track's really coming to us, but it's not coming to us in that much of a hurry.
Okay, gap to leader,
26.
3.1 seconds. The gap to teammate is 30.3 seconds.
Stayed about the same. Stop cheering. There's no reason to cheer. Just trying to get Hamilton to say you're the best fans. I know what you're up to. Stacy. I think our tires are starting to equal out now, and the track's dried enough that it's not hindering me as much. So I almost feel like we didn't lose any time there. If maybe even gained a little. Maybe we did lose some. Remember, I can use fifth through here now.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
And it's going to be tight. 25. So we set a fast lap there, and we actually slowed down a little. We're going to have to really fight Bottas here, and one of the Ferraris, I believe. Oh, I clipped the grass. That's not going to help. Not going to help at all. Hey, lap traffic, you want to maybe cause a ruckus here? That'd be great. I like how it changes the sound as though I'm actually moving my head that much. It's not the way it works, game. It should just be the changing of our eyes perspective. Alright, we got an arrow behind us. They are here. I'd say podium in major jeopardy at the moment. 2 laps to try and hold them off. I'm not even going to look at the tires till the last lap. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
I advise you shut up. Nice. There's a little gap between the two of them, so I could, if necessary, try to slide back in behind Bottas and stay on podium. I'd rather it not be necessary, of course. And Bottas is actually the one we're fighting for, or fighting with in points. I'll give you the outside if you so desire. Snap it out of the... Oh my! He's dead! And our race is ruined. What just happened? Did I come over and hit him? Did he come down into me? What just happened? And how are we still driving? That was incredible. Perez is pitting. What?
This is your final lap.
What is going on?
Caution, caution.
Something just happened up here? Oh, there's Verstappen's car. Bottas is down to 4th? What? It wasn't Bottas that crashed? What? What? What just happened? I am so confused. Well, I will not forget to look at the replay this week. What in the world? Like, I thought I was pretty far left. I couldn't have been any further over than this. The big track. And I do move to the right before the entry to that turn, so maybe I did move over. I don't know. We will see. I don't think I've ever seen a car flip in this game before. Not like that. Gotta see what happened. I gotta see what happened. Well, P5 somehow. I don't understand.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
Pick up rubber. Got some side pod damage. That's a real head scratcher. I'm literally scratching my head.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race.
Interesting.
They've excelled here as they So then, it's time to see how this result
Monza got
affects
points.
the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, Jolyon Palmer did a great job coming through the field today, so my vote goes to him.
On to the constructors then. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Good for us with the Forcinia battle. Really close in the actual standings between me and Bottas. That's going to be... Me, Bottas, and Ricciardo is going to be the... Or Ricciardo, sorry, is going to be the battle. But let's go watch the replay, huh? Alright, here's the start. Here's the start. We'll have to see what happens later. It was a good start. Covered Mercedes really well. Got it mowed down. Oh, I hit the sausage pretty hard. That was not so good. That's probably what ended up losing me the spot. And then we power back around him on the outside. Yeah, that was a good move. What a shot. What a camera shot. Some carbon flying up in the background. Oh wow, I didn't realize how long that battle went on. Alright. Now for some investigative work. It's gonna take me a long time to find that spot of the race. Okay. Have I mentioned how bad the replay system is in this game? Please, just let us choose laps. But anyway, I think I found the lap. Then it happens. Let's hope that we have a decent camera for it. And not like this camera. Please, game. Please. Please, game. Please, game. Thank you. Oh, this isn't much better. That's... Oh my. Okay. And he finished... They reset his car. Really? What? Alright, I gotta find a better angle. This will probably be about as good as we can get from Bottas's view. He's on DRS. He makes a move. Racing incident, sure. Oh, jeez. From there, it's just a mess. I don't really feel like messing with the replay system much more, so I'll, in post, I'll do a slow-mo of that, but I don't know how I feel about that one. But that'll do it for a weird, wacky Monza. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next week for for Singapore. Yay.